everything.
What's up guys, Soul here. Welcome back to the Strongest Guild on YouTube. And if you're not following me on Twitter at Soul_animation, or you haven't hit that bell on YouTube, then you just might not know about the brand new PS4, Nintendo Switch Fairy Tail console game that we'll be releasing next year, which is absolutely insane that we are getting one after all of these years. Plus you might not know about like the random cool stuff that I'm posting, like the sick new Fairy Tail credit cards. Can I please have a Lucy one? Well, this past weekend at the Tokyo Game Show, Koei Tecmo released a ton of new info about the Fairy Tail RPG, introducing our first 5 playable characters: Erza, Wendy, Gray, Lucy, and obviously we got Natsu. But they said there will be over 10 playable characters at least, so I'm guessing we're gonna get Mira, Gajeels, Juvia. Praying to the Fairy Tail gods that we get Laxus, please. Can we please get Laxus? And you guys let me know in the comments who else you want to see. I mean, I'm probably guessing Levy is going to be the series. And I mean, I would love to see characters that were not touched on as much in the series, like Kinana, but I don't know if that'll happen. I'm sure we'll just be seeing main characters in this game, especially since it's like the first console game, basically.
まあ、夏はモードがチェンジすることができるので、はい、こういった技も用意してます。
Regardless, I think 5 characters will be in a party to be playable during battles, and we got to see some special attacks for each of those characters so far. Erza's Nakagami armor was so sick, and I love seeing Lucy's animation because we finally got to see that full Grand Matoria. We got to see Lucy's bikini outfit, and it was just so sick. But the major question that we had when the game was first released was where in the story would the game take place. Now it has been confirmed the Tenro Island arc will start off the game. I'm pretty sure we'll start off the game. It will definitely be in the game. And that starts off around the 100th episode of Fairy Tail, and we can assume that we'll be seeing Mira Jane then, and we can assume that we'll be seeing Guildarts then. They might not be playable, but I think we'll see them as characters. We'll probably see Laxus too, plus of course Zeref, especially since he's in that arc. So we should be seeing those characters. We should be seeing Grimoire Heart. Fingers crossed that Ultir is in the game because she is one of my favorite characters ever in Fairy Tail. And just talking about this, I want to go back and read Fairy Tail right now. But there's no time for that. We got to keep talking about this game. So we got the Tenro Island and the Grand Magic games, meaning we aren't really starting off the game with a recent story, and that I very much love because I was super worried about it. They said they already prepared a Hades battle on Tenro as a tutorial, so that should definitely be confirmed. Hopefully we'll see the Natsu versus Zancro battle, Mira Jane versus Azuma, Ultir and Zeref. If it wasn't obvious, I just want to see Ultir animated into the game in some form, please, even if we can't play her. We might just get the Kane versus Lucy fight as well. And it seems like if we start here, there's going to be a lot of 1v1s that the characters can go through or fight through as a team. Like we already got Juvia versus Merity in that arc, and we got Erza versus Azuma in that arc, and there are a lot of emotional fights in this arc, so it should be pretty good. And they will be party members rather than be individually playable. It will be a turn-based RPG, and Magnolia will be the central hub where we're going to pick up new missions, like they're utilizing the request board in the actual anime, probably in the game. So you'll be able to receive a request after the board has been upgraded, and you'll be able to increase items you can buy from the shop and make lacrima with the equipment as you build a lab and rebuild the guild, or so we've heard at the Tokyo Game Show. So especially since the CEO of the company said he wanted you to make the strongest guild by growing bonds with friends like in the game, there will probably be a lot of character interaction to rebuild the guild. They said they've made a massive replica of the city where you can see the central cathedral and battle in the city. It should be just a huge replica of Magnolia. You guys know I was dying for a fighting game, but we got an FT console game nonetheless, so I mean, I'll take what I can get. And they've reinforced that the game will be available overseas, so you won't have to be trying to get Japanese copies like with the other Fairy Tail handheld games that were released that weren't released outside of Japan. Now on to my favorite part of the discussion at the Tokyo Game Show. The team said that Hiro draws hot characters and they wanted us to be able to experience this in-game. So they wanted to express the design drawn by powerful illustrators in 3D modeling and let us see the many attractive characters, aka Lucy jiggle physics better be on point. They've also mentioned possible paid DLC for character outfits. Please give me all of the Lucy outfits. Now as far as battle features, there will be attributes, different effects, and powers that you'll be able to choose from, and of course various ranges of character magic. You'll choose magic power to attack, but it'll be restored after enemy defeat. So when you attack or take damage, a gauge will begin to fill for the combined attack, which should be pretty neat and will hopefully vary between a lot of the parties that you're going to be able to choose from. Erza's attack does look really sick, like I've already said, so I'm excited to see more character moves in game and what these combined attacks are going to look like when you mix it up with different characters. But that's mostly it, guys. Only 50% of the game is done according to developers, so they still have a lot they can add and a lot they can do with the game. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comments. Let me know what characters you want to see in the game in the comments and who you're looking forward to seeing, because there's a huge chance that they'll add them in the game still. Join the guild Discord, Grimoire Heart, that link will be in the description. We should be getting a lot of new gameplay that was announced next month. So like I said, just be sure to be following me on Twitter at @soul_animation. If you want to see updates about the game, click that bell if you don't want to miss any videos, especially since a bunch of you told me that videos aren't even showing up in sub boxes right now. So click that bell, follow me on Twitter. Thank you guys so much for watching Fairy Tail console game hype. I'm getting fired up.
To the ground, I keep picking them up no matter where I go, trying to see beyond the shattered tears, but it's hard to carry on. I cannot understand